I once trekked around with some cryptocurrency guys in Puerto Rico. I was not undercover, but they thought I loved them. And then at the end, when I started asking them really tough questions, like it was like the security force came out against me. And someday you will be able to see that footage. But for now, that's part of a documentary. Cryptocurrency is a fascination of mine and the culture around it. And I think there's a lot of misinformation, and I lose a lot of followers when I start criticizing it. But I lived in it for a good chunk of time. And Bitcoin, a Bitcoin company called Coinbase, the Coinbase CEO commented about the company going public, saying this technology is here to stay. It's creating a ton of value in the world. So let's play that clip, and I'm going to ask you a little bit about this.
I do think that
he actually
Coinbase
looks like a Nazi too.
Hopefully helped the industry move forward and help bring the future in sooner, so it happens sooner. And that we've done that with legitimizing crypto, following a trusted and regulated approach, hopefully making it even easier to use in some ways. And by the way, it's not just us. There's a whole industry with a lot of amazing companies building and growing this space. That's why we call it the crypto economy. It truly is a new economy. It has now hundreds and thousands of companies being created in this space. So I think hopefully Coinbase going public and having its direct listing is going to be viewed as kind of a landmark moment for the crypto space, where hey, this technology is here to stay. It's creating a ton of value in the world.
So yeah, when
the future sooner is a great slogan, though, right? It's the future sooner.
When Andrew Yang is our mayor, and the New York City budget is being allocated via Bitcoin. Okay. So lots of feelings and thoughts about this. I'm not saying everybody, let me make it very clear. I'm not saying everybody who uses or has Bitcoin is a Nazi. I'm saying that the people who are designing it and orchestrated are Nazis. And I'm saying, they're going to come after me, but let me tell you, the stuff I have on camera is horrifying. So let's just start with that. Every opportunity I have to tell people about what is going on in the minds of these CEOs is not what you think it is. When 4 years ago, people thought Elon Musk was a cool guy, and then now we know who he is. Same thing with Bezos. So is this sort of, Arun, I bring this up because, remember when everybody thought Mark Zuckerberg was really cool, and in the beginning, is it a product of the culture, or do you think that this is in them?
This is more than that, because this also falls into that kind of American pattern of kind of panic over the reality of money, which is not anything new. Not even ushering in with computers. Whether our money is real and what it is based on is something we have fought politics over, and even fought each other to bloody pulps in the street. And I think, especially in a pandemic, especially in a sort of late capitalist economy where where it's so obvious that markets are fake and propped up and trillions of dollars disappear and appear, I think it's deeply upsetting psychologically to a lot of people, and maybe even rightfully so. And crypto feels like a really good answer to that.
That's interesting. Do you think that there's an intention, a messaging intention that is put out there by the executives of these crypto companies to, his messaging was very creative, right? We're highly regulated. No, you're not. Literally, you're not at all. There's no regulation.
Opposite of that, right?
We're so transparent. You could see the code. You're literally not transparent. You're not at all. Yes, you can see the wiring, but what are those wires going to, and who's behind the wires, and who's, you know what I mean? It seems like everything is very intentional. So do you think that that's
but I think it's still the same playbook, even what you said now, it's what you see is what you get, this funny money you print on paper, who knows? A brick of gold's a brick of gold anywhere you go. So I still do think it is sort of a reincarnation of just sort of a hunger. And these are markets that people have preyed on. And you'll notice that for some reason, sort of gold, when it's advertised for, finds itself into extremely strange places, not just Ron Paul kind of libertarian spaces, but very general conservative spaces.
Right. Very, very interesting. Okay, we'll talk about this more in the future. I can't wait to have you on to chat about it. Thanks for watching and listening to The Nomiki Show. But remember to click like and subscribe on YouTube, and please share on social media. If you're not already a patron, please join us for as low as $5 a month on patreon.com/The Nomiki Show for early and special content. That investment makes a huge difference. We are not corporate media raking in the dough. It's really you guys that are keeping us going. So please consider being a patron. And to our current patrons, thank you so much. We are incredibly grateful to you. We also now have swag. So check us out on thenomikishow.com to get your mugs, your totes, and your stickers.